Met me about 2 weeks ago, dear. The conversation was around Bayera Yache. But for the last week, Ebano, the conversation about Bayer centered on plantain chips. And in Biani be a cacao. And nobody that's sorry, conversation we copy also had to do with Bodo. Ebi also come Fufu and Banku wasem. And it appears as some no Ababaye serious. Ni na no, start here from your mammy, Oheneni, SOMPA Yeboah Exp0se FM. I have SOMPA 24. So be me a subscribe button so no one can click a bell notification icon. So feel free so bet you do a comment section. Now make how say last promise for SOMPA more offer the best of the best catering services into a bound on events bia our year no eduane ho sem de fashion last promise for and say birthday party, outdooring, engagement, wedding, events bia our year bia no. For last promise for nafa order ni show musa. On me deliver, on me serve about when you now you're bank common so last week, na ye ka Bayera Yache ho asem ama gossip 24 go to the extent say ye call ye mame mo che Bayera wa anwan kwanta enyo mu kodi nkomo ema mo che Bayera ni bi ema ye hweye ema de so mo che o mo adwene de some of adwenche na e go overboard kakra eno de ya fa mba ha say
entimi mi ba me woni me kasa me ma obi mu ena mo amu ye adwuma na ne ye ene ye de hwe ye ma no obi so nkoto na ne banimu wo de hwa wo bench obi bansu ana eya sensebe ai ene ye chi plantain no ye de ye nyusu rubber but we use color na wo de hye body no eno so ye.
And this week, now I say you call Omo plantain chips one. It's your compare University of Ghana, Legon graduate. I friend is Sarah, and then the plantain chips been in the como. And Sarah catch her say market I called down Sammy because the rumors as I just say ebimo at the rubber and I plantain chips no.
Ejuma Oheneni. We students and we are Juma Fufu Banku.
Okay, me students. I'm such a plantain chips.
But show you students Oheneni.
But University of Ghana.
Where we another school?
Okay, maybe.
Where we?
I am secretary.
Oh, okay. Juma, why and for how many years?
But for 2 years.
2 years, It's saying I consider being the womb. And they say name me say.
Okay, first need let it be apostle. First need dry by recently just 3 weeks as a controversy be say it be more the rubber near the name as a market in a cut down kaka.
Na udi ya uchi. Uchi what they now the rubber come.
The patch of that make rubber come.
Rubber no almost say the bad ma yen.
But almost say the almost the 2 man. And one so empty and I think so like for preservative. So they be see watch.
Okay.
I better crunchy no. And into no it be more so rapper.
And so we had to go back to where the entire conversation started from. And the conversation started from my mama Oheneni SOMPA Yeboah SOMPA FM. Or can say what it say be more plantation some the rubber neche. Ama o interview lady me about that particular conversation or you buy a video anymore. But this time around, Mama Oheneni went a step further, say or demonstrate how our lady in chair say omode say be rubber no plantain chips no.
Rubber no na anane no. Nane wa.
Ama another lady no so cheap plantain chips was street home a video can say the Oheneni kano and yen trona Oheneni chana no cre a money be or honor mode rubber cheap plantain chips no and most stating the reasons in tia and confirmate me that's far so mode rubber bet cheap plantain chips no some of them because omo say a chentem say crunchy and I say crispy and I say egg growl.
These are the reasons why people use that rubber. Secondly, and I'm on the first one. First one, me say, grow ninti, ubie susu, sani ano de two ho. This do be a baby biano. See the rubber nechia, ofa grow no ubenya. Secondly, the reason why some of them the rubber no chips no any and waste time. So one nane rubber ne the fra and one na se o che de embryo no o slice be bread go oil ni mo an so say nke de be che be 15 minutes 20 minutes and san na ya ready na wayi e de agu na aju no abaji ni say no so would you use rubber na 7 minutes na ben because rubber no e coat plantain no na aben 10 na wayi se wo che kokko enso so a kokko it takes a whole lot of time kokko bet me take you 30 minutes 35 minutes and san e be ben a aben but se wo use rubber e be take you 15 minutes na aben enti ena ennom anwa en waste bidie ana say gas ena wo use a en waste enti ama wo ho ye ha ema obi bia ye ha enti say what say ema oil ni dooso ena den paso ema oil ni dooso na emom no ema wo che ne ntem ena plantain no absorb oil I mean can tree plant body no what twitwa gu anwa ni mu a enchi anwa no bon so who use rubber na body na enchi anwa no se ne anwa no tie na wo twegu o pan mu na o che no sa na beye.
Hearing this fact from Obi Owo in the plantain chips business, said there are people in the business who using some of these means to fry the plantain chips. And as a plantain chips consumer, I was alarmed. But for Sarah, and your kind or no addiction to plantain chips into I was a bit safe. What I said through the conversation on your book you have here. But another food that just said me alarmed over Banku because there was a lady of Oheneni SOMPA FM so our chemu say omo no mo run choba. Right? Omo run choba. This is a choba no running Accra no run choba no na choba no mo running no. So omo fufuo na ade eche so a ya tene krase pen de friend ade tu. Omo fufuo na ade eche so a sa fufuo no omo de fra Banku ka. Wow.
Okay, no me choba on time.
Na e choba wa kra.
Na choba but I felt good you. Na choba na me yen. Say yam fufuo no. Na yete fufuo no na nsa. Asa de eche na e ka fufuo. So say me my de fra Banku na ye be kam.
Wo di fufuo ni fra Banku na mo be ka no.
But
Samu wo fufuo no na fe fufuo na nsa. Na mo de asi ade echi na mo ka Banku na mo de fufuo na fra.
sa eno mo sa leti embole ne ka tre bi. Na ne be ya. Embole ne be de bi. Embole be tu fufuo ne go be ya ka bi. O se ele fra embole na ye ka.
Na no mo hu mole na mo de fufuo no fra na.
Baby, on the phone. At the essence, I am. I said, the end man. The didn't come home. No, that is anyone.
Would it have a who fufuo no? Jesus. Na mo de mole no afra.
But fine.
E wa kra so tuum.
Across what you.
Ebusuafo onyam na me kan o. Obi na afre. It is a say.
On you mean that only in you. Yo,
entina wo no na wo ni obi na ye adwuma. Ti agade obeka kire mo na mo ye meboa.
Sa na me ni obi na ye adwuma. Ti ni pa na be kam. Ana ba ya asem a wo kan ya. Omo se enkai. Na ye pon ba na ni be 8. Nti e bo 9:30 ena. Na ya ko e kwan ko drink. Ye se ba ye ni nyina bia na wa ma. Pia wo ta roba na yes, will be a choba. Now I might a sickness to maybe go and one. Whenever I listen to this around while I see him. Actually, by reading now.
And I said the fufu and the Banku bit was just not enough, right? Yaa Yeboah also did a video. The first video Yaa Yeboah had to do with bread. Also, Kotoburubi, if baby, and let's experiment because on the budone for bare 5 days. After 5 days, I budone that one, I budone say.
Ebusuafo ye from Yaa Yeboah. Miss Shemwa, Bibi, am I observing? I'm a person, my name will share. And let me know if it's normal. If it's not normal, so I'm mama mehu. Especially omo ton brodo. Omo nim brodo. And omo brodo who and baking goods who nim die me pamacho. Please comment in this video. I bought bread. This is 2 weeks ago. Wednesday, Wednesday, 2 weeks. Inti, and neka one, not just a 2 weeks, 3 days, and 2 weeks, 2 days. And I'm a bread no. Ebusian for bread no. Paper bag na me top brand no one to me person me the brand ne beto answer because I don't know exactly what is causing it. I don't want to destroy someone's brand out of no reason. But if I find out the root cause, I'll put the brand out there. Oh, sure, paper bag ne waha me waha good. Ain't bread no envelope na shemu no na shemu and da kitchen counter, so I don't put bread in the fridge. Bread we mean fan share fridge mo ye. But me no say bread dear. I use 1 week. And some days, right? The bread na ebia benya mold kakra. Oh, webe say per say bi. But bread 2 weeks on ni. Share their bread na yebusiafo. Bread no aye gase ubu kra emushe. Look, ubu bread na he. Aye ding. There is no mold. And yes, say what is it? Is it normal? I don't want to believe, say, Nancy, say, and go for the drew Efra bread to preserve it long. I'm coming. To prevent it, now I check. But I want to know, please, is this normal? Normal, na. Me passion, mo baking, please. I'm coming. Mo baking, who nim the enemy, sir, mamma me who, madam.
Changes beyond, babe. There were no molds around the bread. Rather say molds beyond for me around the bread. Into your feeling a little bit alarmed and or experiment into your kotos our bread na ebium from the same distributor and also kotor bread normal bread every year shop price and or the two honomo under same conditions same position just to see say ebe you did the same results and now say be at that particular bread no ne issue. To the surprise of myself and many others, I share Yaa Yeboah video no. That is a shop price brodo no die are forming molds no, which is somehow normal. But brodo na Yaa Yeboah koto earlier no, I'll notice here say brodo no molds be and I say no. That same bread.
Now let me get straight to the matter. Ain't me posting this video no. I decided to go to ShopRite and buy ShopRite bread. I bought 2 huge loaves of ShopRite bread. This one I put in the freezer. Mami fan ben camera into ube say ice one and I didn't. Make sure that I'm share freezer because I didn't want to waste the bread that I bought. And see, I put this one in the freezer. I don't know if you guys can see. You could clearly tell say insuo one kakra. Insuo one because they see na me free freezer. And somebody taught me a hack that when you keep bread in the freezer, osai to a fresh. That's why I kept this. The idea half na man fan shape freezer and look at it. And we maybe I just tell me home in Sapa. But look at this. Man fan shape freezer. The bread is moldy. Look at how it's looking. Look at the mold on it. Meaning se muhua. She mold na ewo bread no home because man fan shape freezer. And I made it too. Baby, I made it other bread in it too. And one I made it way so too. But she Accra more bread, no. I mean ShopRite bread, no. She said yeah. Well, I say na bread bar kono. She, I bought this on the same day I bought the ShopRite bread. Look at this bread. Ebusiafo, look at the bread. Look at it. Enyeshi is still the same and it's hardened. But this is the ShopRite bread, which is moldy. Moldy, I just say you, but it's soft. Look at it. It's very soft. You see? It's very soft. Na sa bread na en say na enye she na still ye gase no. Me share na me twa and a half eni. And I made this share ShopRite for bread no contain and na me share say ebia say I know so be say now because once okoto ade na se ba ko mold aba ho a. Na sa wo de kofra the good ones na no so to me developing mo ba hwe we anye hwe ShopRite and me say we a bread no dia anye hwe no ne half na me try ya me de share ShopRite container ni me no so anye hwe. Look at it. Hwe stain we pen a ewo ho I know crown. I don't know. Say I me do me sabubu yena me de count. I don't know. This is it. So what is happening?
And so this is alarming. It is alarming in the sense that, right, we know, say there are preservatives. I also the preserve aduane. You understand? Inti bodono. There are omode enyoma kan ho say the be ya bodono and say ni de kan be check akra na de. But when it becomes too much, that is the result of bread now who say MCI Yeboah de chire ya, it's a bread no enye hwe no. And I went on the FDA's page to see, say, ABR or my reacted to it. And I found out, say, some time ago, Omobe Kasaya about Akasha, I weighed Yanimu, any idea can say, oh, enya Akasha, nemum, a soda. My friend said soda ash light one be and omo discover your my omo test ni ade ehun say nya akasha and ewe aduane mu nti amount for mistaking soda ash no for being akasha almost also notice here say amount for say enkrofo the cement air preserve beans which I showed to you in Magraheb video no FDA for ebe kan say omo share video ni ye no that is a video no in free Ghana right video no in free Ghana nti almost say enye Ghana for and a world video the situation has nothing to do with Ghana. And then I saw someone suggesting to the FDA say, see, regardless of all these communiques, no, they think say from time to time it was a FDA it to me offer food samples from our markets, right? Now omo lab test say ampa sign no my nkrofo ekin ampa say nkrofo UCB ewo nduane mu. And I think say it was a good suggestion and FDA for responding under that comment said very well said, right? So I am hoping and I'm also thinking say by now the FDA for aqua around FDA or Ashanti region FDA or Greater Accra aqua around. And yes, say shops are money food hygiene certificate in kwano mu close in the down saying omo ye no, but rather omo get food samples no to test them in their various labs and come up with certain results, right? Whether alarming or not, we ought to know. We ought to know say it is safe. So I'm thinking say maybe FDA can maybe Accra or moving pick ni your friend is say enim hono mono. Oh, I got 37 honey at the moment ton plantain chips or Accra street. So maybe FDA for between me to plantain chips. Be 100. NSS for we more FDA. Most one mo koto plantain chips be 100. Or mo koto the bar from different vendors. No more lebono. Or mo to the bani adia. No more testing na no more sampa say rubber particles because they are rubber no and anigu angwanimu. What I say? Rubber no and anigu angwanimu. However, a formino. Definitely, the test will reveal something. Let's just do something. You understand? Let's do something to clear the doubt because we are looking at a market collapsing. Plantain chips market, you know, a bit collapsing because some me again and ya me sure some top plantain chips. If not for the fact say be I'll be say Sarah me who say ya or near bubu because you are exchange plantain chips now. I would fear some top plantain chips. If not for how we go to call and you kwanta any mamuko din komo e mo che how mo che on buy na I will fear some top buy from ho. But if it is coming from a body like FDA, right? Or my all these tests ebia or ma find out say ampa ebi mo di rubber che baby mo so far rubber che or ma che nkofo no mo di rubber che no and all of that. I think it will go a long way to help. And you take enforcement lightly or my Ghana IATMU. We take a lot of things for granted. In certain countries, aduane biano, you state proportions, no? What I say, you state say be a way in katia womb, way say in the womb, it is all allergic to way, I won't do way. But in Ghana, yet we don't get all those things. Yehu, what I say, obiton wache or kwai ho, ebiano the kewu saltpeter atum, but say be a watch away kewu wom and as a watch away kewu nim. This oko jina ho na obisa obiton beans. Ebiano the saltpeter atum, ebiano be allergic to salt. A lot of things. There are a lot of things that we have to work on. As much as we want the business to thrive, I think say FDA they have a big role to play in all of these because some of these things, if we just let them go like that, releasing a press statement on your social media pages, how many people wake up to see FDA social media pages, right? But I'm sure say As it stands now, there are a lot of people listening to Oheneni more than they are even following the FDA pages on social media. So I think FDA, after doing all these tests, can reach out to people like Oheneni or even little creators like myself. You reach out to us and then we can even have a conversation, put out your press statement, so that people will be enlightened on some of these things, and also make sure the enforcement works. If you want to state it that people should state out the nutritional proportions for various foods they prepare and all of that, I think it is right. It is right. It is not wrong. You understand? A certain amount of baking soda is allowed in cooking. It shouldn't go beyond that. So people should be able to state the proportion and all of that whenever they are putting out food and what have you. So that people don't think that, will be the baking soda, there is a proportion you are allowed to use. You don't have to go beyond that. Vinegar, preservatives, there is a proportion you are allowed to use. So I think the enforcement, let's just build a working system. That is all I'm saying. The long and short of this is that. And I'm Yeboah Exp0se FDA, we beg, okay, because a market is collapsing. The plantain chips vendors are crying, and you are the only one who can come to their rescue. But first, start from the checks to see if indeed people are using rubber to fry the plantain chips. If indeed people are mixing Additives with Banku for us, start from there and start arresting people and bring people to book so that it will serve as a deterrent to others who are likely to follow suit and use some of these tricks just because they want their plantain chips or yam chips to be crunchy and long-lasting or fry quicker. Help us. Yaa Yeboah Exp0se. For us, we were fortunate enough to have a session with Sarah, SOMPA Plantain Chips, to walk us through how she fries hers. And in case you need some, ubetumia order from the numbers I was screen now. Until then, see you in the next video. Magraheb.
So now we say made rubber.
Some more person maintain your man.
And one
And it's a bell last
long.
And I was which is what a deep bear 1 week like what we are. What to say? A see what actually.
Okay, and see. To say what here. One can no recommend this and can see what a dear man can say.
It be a bear 5 days and 6 days.
I was say,
was in case.
Excellent. And will be so to me to contain and equal fee. Best 1 month, never to see.
So go out or winning kakan. Go winning kakan.
A see what chess are now, Nessa Warrior. It needs you some so once also.
Okay, maybe I am not tasting no assistant. It's in Kamen encourage you on like one more mom needs to go and check a few hours me toy 2 months. Why what are dear 2 months? Oh, Daddy. There was a motor at least by 1 week, now come back clear, no free one. So there be a pomodin.
Okay. When so bananas.
And about then also a big crowd would see the day. Also, the day
Crunchiness. Because Koya Marcus and next year. Now, make us say, obey you can I picture.
So when you're bored, dear, no dear, I did it now, and dear, which a woman we are not a
okay. And there was a 4-year day. Sister Farah and so number big screen is so in case I walk a plantain chips side. Yam for rubber and say, yeah. Obiako studio. On your side, on your side. On your side, because I am so
me for my soap between you are sorry near them. Oh, Daddy. Me bury do you see I will be a no banana my cheers when I may have time and I go up. Will be a no, I said, it's a game to the rubber baking.
And said the number that is screen is a wood could be a plantain chips. Say, Embrahim fan, Abuche baby, I'll pay plantain chips behind the number that is screen is not what friend, 9 and a half. Or better, come on. She said they're watching what I say now or they are Sunday. At least the over to their supporting it. So they be only me on finding one was Braboni, yeah, because anybody what's work and say 1 year Juma. Across our town. So it's come back. Any brabo, a comedy any braba. And saying a commander. I'm Robbie, watch it, Yenny, baby, I come. And then I come, yeah. And you come. Ain't see, your body and so happening. Oh, beautiful. I can't for every. It may be not, mammy. Ain't see, we are. Ye will now, you're the robber. Na ya che no so ne ya hwe say bi atese ne kwa e be ma ye any differences bi a ne nyina ye wa say say ye de ba be so
na body no so be a ode ayi ni bo ma na ebu na ebu
bubu no ena we ejane gas no we be recommend it here.
Okay, me then come recommend each other. Because gas in my tribe, I say it's a key time. My journey did the answer me trouble my as a man on yet.
Okay.
Trouble me and with the beer fast.
Okay. It's the rubber about the one way. This is the time. Mammy, I'm found to wear a rubber. I'm found to, and when you're funny if you. Yes, and I knew. Mammy, sorry, me, I just the camera, no motion. I was here for, and wanted them a rubber, and a them. But you won't look at camera mention. Bagana yani you queen. Because I dear chi. Come. Body and the buffano, and a cocoa buffano. Come. Not just a rubber, no. I feel me who say, any, you what type and nanny, and you what type and nanny, because we need nanny. We not near fry. Oh, Anani. I was here for a banana. A frown one. I'm sure I can. I can't get it to be. Yeah. Roba kakakana yedi tumuno. Anane. Yaka ye ketwe ye demi. Ezi enju chabodi ni.
Okay. It's your man in them.
Your man in them. Okay. Where body? Okay. And there, not yet was so. First, initially, I don't even say, I am a person for more the rubber to a woman, a better time. Body and by me who's at the town. Anani. And on them, yeah. I probably know him. And I mean, I bet money afra and one. But 1 cup rubber. What do you to an woman and it's a time. So I know ma what be your military tree. What did to my nanny?
Sir.
Me try be. And young fanta and nanny but sir rubber way in particular. And nanny fra and one.
What did you have to Anani?
And nanny. And that's it.
I want over what do you need?
Yum the package here, Yam the plantain, not per se.
I don't want to me.
Even rubber with soup.
If you say you force rubber, if you say, now the man made the rubber way for buy say, me try 1 cup rubber, maybe, or by your food, and I'm so okay, my men try, maybe a different type of rubber. Oh, okay. I was your friend, Mamma, so I'm Auntie Sarah, Mammy, and only a dim from away, she.
Then, Mamma, where you?
You're very plantain. Oh, me. And yes, I'm kids all. You know, no more queen you.
Yeah, Sanani.
And then,
that's another.
yes, your money a check. And a money a day. It's why a check. On the plantain chips and a bit to miss it actually baby. Said the way I answer. Ain't he? Everyone's a preservation and preservative. Yes, I know. Yeah. I was here for a good more, me rubber nibby. And Nania, you have says me enter Bakota, Takata, we know. Yeah, the academy. Ain't it? I am not into me funny say. Say, I'm going to switch her. In the best, twice now, Nanny Afra. Yeah, now Nanny Afra in our. Oh, after I may take the amount for cars, say, your call. And young pants, I know some key she and one. If free monarchy, you see, young as a young one a day. I feel I might say, yeah. I feel I might say the amount for, can I say? And me want to say the same time, would it too mono? Maybe as a sign. Time, would the plantain good me? The same thing. Me who any difference be a woman say, be a chilling, some man, I say, yeah, mammy, more shower. One more uses animal, one more shower. It was another catcher.
But some of my country woman said it's slow moon child because it's not healthy for us. And yeah, my appointment seems so man sad and say they should stop. And yet, require you go in your show as a meeting me age, but I will try say we are mechanic taste in a
yeah.
And yet,
maybe for educational purposes, you know. Make be a shama, a mouth washing. May there be whole bar for it, and may there be whole bar for a mouth for. That's a make cash, and I may say difference from Kubia be more. Because me dream one as a bride in an India. Say, a dear would she, one for a bank can we? Come. Ain't see, I didn't never man. What the rubber?
I bet one.
I bet one will. And I will be for her when you're school. Or if you own your office job and you know, or so on your age. I for the promotion. I can manage Rubber be the soap. I sorry to you. Obi what if he was a man? Me nanya, Obi a me mako university pande. And yet a man say Jumobi. And so what if you only do manual?
But show fit to have a say. And your office said you man kwan a year juma. In the year school 2022, the year 2023. And I'm starting plantain chips. Same po body and po kwame po fa boss. Nam dia so to nam the question. So me some more chance and I'm only baby mom. Like with the little amount of money I'll be announced. Fire baby, found who red baby. Men depend you be to say like if I'm a boy be man scan as say Gabby. Found who red baby like JBB and so my dear crash she never quite him. Who bet me up t-shirts now what didn't I'm now what the man found home to office Jumaso. Made the number of application as I'm seeing now, my culture should be still. Mina response via fine, so no bar, may I can win.
I was your for his sister Sarah, and no. If I show the fact, the other rubber to me, okay, you see. I was here for rubber, and I did so many. The Anania Kana. A woman, and see, imagine say so for quite a long time. Nina, I been on it. I found one, but on fat sa plantain on mention. Way, the idea rubber 2 months. Crunch. Way so yes, the young farmer. We crown better than we know. And see, the boss Clement, our homie, at the Amanuna, on Hankasa, so dear Mayan.